Look at this. That is the colour you want to see. I always use my hand, give it a bit of a really effective. You can use air, but just want to get the job done. And then look at that water. Let's drain this out. That's that draining out. Look at that. Keep it in a bucket. We've got new turf, so we can water the garden. Best fertiliser you can get. So can you look at all that? What's left? So little tip. If you don't want to flush out your pond too much, empty your pond too much, watch this. Get a siphon. Now look at all that. Go towards that and let's siphon up back in here. So you can put that straight on your garden. And look at that. I mean, how good is that? And then of course once it's got the excess out of the bottom, that'll stop siphoning. And then all you do, give it a flush through then. See on that? Beautiful. So what do people do with their Easy Pods? Put the bubbles on for 5 minutes, flush it out and leave it. I go that extra mile and we get this spotless. So there's no sieve in the aquifer at the moment. So just turn the pump back on. So you should be able to hear that in a second. And that will start coming back to the Easy Pod. Can you hear it? Here it comes. Now we'll give it a rinse through for a couple of minutes. Get everything flushed out again. And that should be... We'll put some on the grass now. Let that come out. Get that flushed through. And then you do have really top green grass. Stop flushing. Stop the valve. Just let it top back up. And then we'll do the process again. And this is one of the reasons my pond is absolutely crystal clear. Right, it's filled back up, guys. Turned off the pump again. Then we repeat the process. Hand in. And you see all the muck still coming out. Look at that. That is how you want it. There we go. Look at that. Let's give that. Lift up the waste. And then back out onto the garden. And eventually your Easy Pod will look clear at the bottom. And then we just fill it up and let it run again. Sorted. Right, back on. Look how clear that's running. Now that Easy Pod is clean. This is that Easy Pod sieve. So, clean the sieve out. Put that back in like that. Now I put this on like that to create a little waterfall onto the sieve. Perfect. And you will see now, it's that clean now, my pond, look. Can't see anything coming off now the sieve. Perfect. And of course, that one's done. Back up and running. Look at that. Perfect. Then you complete the whole process again with this one. It's all turned off, so not running now. Look at that, plenty of algae in there, isn't there? Algae and fish poo. So, look how clear that is. That's how I keep my water so clear. So we're now done the Easy Pod. This is the sieve for the second Easy Pod. So the Easy Pod's now filling back up. So we'll put that in there, like so. This one's already up and running. Fish know they're going to get fed soon. Plenty of air. So if you want a clear crystal pond, happy koi. I say happy koi. I think there's a slight problem. I don't know if they've picked up flukes or something. So we're going to bowl up a few fish in a minute. This one, this Yamabuki here, it's not acting itself. Not feeding as it normally does. So what we're going to do, if you know your fish, you know when there's something wrong. So we're just going to get them out and check. Scrape them, give them a check over and just see what's happening. So we've got one more thing to clean. The skimmer. This is quite a simple thing to clean, it just needs a hose out. But I always take it away from the pond and have a look at this. Look at that. Look how green that is. So once that's clean, that'll be all the filters done, all the sieves done, as well as the skimmer. I'll bring you back in a minute. So look how clean that is now. So bucket goes back in there. That goes on. So simple, so effective. That goes back in here. And this, just put back in the water, fill it up. And then I'll go tap. Now that's on. You can see how much draw that is doing. The last reason why my pond is so clear.